I'm Desmond Lane. I'm the head of the Department of Horticulture at Auburn University. Auburn has a long history of providing agricultural training to students. And so the Department of Horticulture is one of those places where students will come so that they can learn everything from traditional farming methods to organic farming methods and even state-of-the-art things like vertical farming.
My name is Daniel Wells. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Horticulture here at Auburn, and one of my jobs is I'm supervising the vertical farms, the freight farms that we have on campus. We have two greeneries, and the way that we're utilizing them is we're having a student-run project, so that's really important for us. We have undergraduate students and, of course, Kyle, the graduate student, are getting this hands-on experience every day working these farms.
My name is Kyle Henserling. I'm a master's student here at Auburn University. Basically my role here at the Freight Farms is to act as head grower, manager, basically work the farms day to day and help the other undergraduate students that we have running the Freight Farms, help them along in a hands-on learning experience with a brand new, technology in horticulture.
I teach a couple of different classes that are focused on these types of technologies. So one of them is just a sophomore level hydroponics class. So we talk about what hydroponics is, kind of the history, how to do it. This allows me to help them build context. We teach the ground the basic frameworks of how this stuff works, and then we bring them out here and they get to see it. And now there are certain students, of course, that are working day to day, but these are students that are in my class. And so, we might have 30 students at a time that get to peek in and see this operation, and it allows them to see what's possible.
My name's Amelia Larson. I'm a junior in horticulture with a concentration in fruit and vegetable production. I chose to study horticulture because I thought it aligned perfectly with the outreach programs that I'm interested in through horticultural therapy. The container farms are super high tech. It is the beginning of the new future for agriculture, and I just wanted to be on the ground floor of it. You get to do so much research. This is like something that's really important. It's going to be the future, and having experience as it as a young adult will help me with my future careers.
This type of technology, I think, will solve problems such as food logistics chains being interrupted. We've seen that happen with the pandemic that we've gone through, as well as bolstering and providing food for food deserts, places that constantly have to pay high prices for importing food constantly. So these kind of technologies will allow them to basically provide, local food for their community, and fresh food at that, without having that high import cost.
Several years ago, Campus Dining and the Department of Horticulture got together to talk about ways that we could have fresh produce available to students in our cafeteria system. And after we learned more about the Freight Farms container system, we decided that that would be a terrific option for us and decided to move forward with it. And obviously now we have two of these containers on campus, and we're providing fresh produce into our campus dining system every week.
All the produce that comes out of both of these farms goes straight to our campus dining facilities, in particular the Edge. It's a new central campus dining facility that we're really proud of here. So all the product goes there, and of course it was seeded and transplanted and harvested all by our students here in the Freight Farms. We looked at different types of plants, of course, lots of leafy greens. We even grew some radishes, things that we might pass on to our final consumers. So we worked with the chefs, talked to them about what they might want, and then what we ultimately decided was, from a production standpoint, they were really interested in lettuces.
My name is Glenn Lothridge. I'm the Director of Campus Dining and Concessions here at Auburn University. So the way we incorporate the produce from the greenery here at the Edge is it's a feature. We have signage up that lets our students know, hey, this is produce that's created here on campus. We have our own branding. It's called Auburn Foods, and that branding lets students know that it's something that was sourced here locally, either on campus or in the local community. It really feeds into what we want to do as a campus from our sustainability efforts to make sure that students are aware of how far that food traveled. The fact that we didn't have to ship it in from somewhere really lends to a great experience for our horticulture students, but even more than that, it lends to a great experience for our overall student body by bringing in some of the freshest produce possible to our dining hall every single day.
My favorite thing to do in the containers is to try all the new lettuce that we get to do, because it's mainly experimental. So we get to try a bunch of different hydroponic seeds and different new strands of and different genetics of lettuce. So trying all the lettuces, that's really fun. There's one specific, it's called wasabi arugula. That one is a really fun one because it's actually like spicy lettuce, which is like kind of crazy to think about.
When they taste it, it's amazing. We run through a lot of lettuce every day, a lot of spring mix. It's been amazing to see the students really enjoy that produce, and we're excited to continue to look at what are the nutritional aspects, how does that influence their overall experience. I think there's a lot here. We're just beginning to scratch the surface of what the effect of this produce is going to have on our campus.
Vertical farming is playing an increasing role in agriculture around the world. And particularly it's growing very rapidly in the United States. The way we look at it is if you have access to power and water and a flat piece of ground, you could put one of these containers just about anywhere. And we're excited to teach this technology to our students, who then may be future growers and entrepreneurs in the state of Alabama.
Obviously, horticulture is important. We believe that. We're in the Department of Horticulture, but we've had students from biological technology management, economics, or accounting, because ultimately we are running a small business. I mean, we are negotiating prices and quantities. We're always looking for opportunities to engage students with new technologies. This really excites students, and we want them to be prepared to enter the workforce.
So I think for us to attract students into the area of horticultural science, the state of the art, vertical farming, hydroponics, this new area of controlled environment agriculture, this is a real selling point for us. And any students that we have currently, or students that are coming to visit our campus to learn more about what we're doing here at Auburn, it's very exciting for them. And we can attract students that might not be a traditional horticulture student. They may be more interested in sustainability or food insecurity or food deserts or those types of things. And by seeing the technology and learning what other students are doing, they're becoming really interested. And I think it's going to help us to grow our enrollment and grow the number and diversity of people that are interested in growing food. And that's an exciting part for us.
My name is Mackenzie Pennington. I'm studying environmental science at Auburn University, and I am a senior. Hydroponics is different and it's new, and it was just kind of I want to know more about it and what it's about and why do we not do it more and how can we do it more and efficiently. I chose to study with the Freight Farms because it is environmentally and agriculturally sound with feeding the planet and water efficiency, and it's going to be very important for the future of agriculture.
I chose to participate in the Greenery program, one, because it's a brand new technology, I think, in the field of horticulture and in food production, and I think it is the way of the future as far as farming goes. And two, I love to teach and lead others, and this is one of the best ways I saw to teach the next generation of farmers and help them get hands-on experience with these new technologies that are emerging daily.